Hello everyone. Today, September 16 is designated as the International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer by the UN General Assembly. And this year, the theme is Ozone for Life. Do we really need ozone to live? 15 to 35 kilometers above the Earth's surface, a gas called the ozone surrounds the planet. It acts as the Earth's sunscreen, absorbing about 98% of the damaging UV rays. Exposure to these UV rays can cause several problems like skin damage, keratosis, liver spots, and many other fatal diseases, including cancer. So, in fact, we are blessed to be protected under ozone. But in 1984, the British Antarctic Survey scientists discovered a recurring Antarctic ozone hole because the ozone hole above the Antarctic in particular have been severely damaged by the pollution since mid-1980s. The chemicals like chlorofluorocarbons or the CFCs were found to be the primary culprits in the ozone layer breakdown. Because when these CFCs come in contact with the UV rays in the atmosphere, they break down into substances having chlorine, which reacts with the oxygen atoms in the ozone and rips apart the ozone. And about 90% of these CFCs currently in the atmosphere were emitted from the industrialized countries in the northern hemisphere. Industrialization, mechanization of the world, it's something that made us the slaves of machines. Because the refrigerators, the air conditioners, we really can't get rid of them from our lives. And the plastics, the gases from the aerosol spray cans, these are the main sources of chlorofluorocarbons. And a single molecule of CFC have the capacity to destroy about 1 lakh ozone molecule, leaving the ozone layer battling against the human it's trying to protect. But the ozone layer depletion is more like a thin patch. But because we can't see it, doesn't mean it should go unseen. In 1987, September 16, the Montreal Protocol was signed officially that banned the production of ozone depleting substances. And as a result of this, chlorofluorocarbons from the refrigerators were replaced by hydrofluorocarbons, which also deplete the ozone layer but to a much lesser extent as compared to the chlorofluorocarbons. At individual levels, we also can contribute to this by various methods, like opt for a public transport system whenever possible, ride a bicycle or walk when you have the option to, reuse and recycle maximum, switch to eco-friendly alternatives, like instead of plastics, we have several other options like a steel container, paper bags, ceramics, glasswares, and so on. Maintain your AC units regularly so that you decrease the CFC footprints, and most importantly, plant more trees. These are never a daunting task for us. Remember that at one point, the scientists had predicted that the ozone layer would collapse by 2050 with catastrophic consequences. But we as a collective stepped up to the plate, took the decision and tried maximum to reduce the use of ozone depleting substances. And luckily, today the ozone hole is the smallest it has been in the 30 years. But a complete recovery will of course take decades. So let's continue to work hard and make changes so that the generations after us can live a healthy life in such a beautiful planet. Thank you.